Choosing the appropriate brand color in building your business is considered one of the most significant steps to take. Color psychology refers to the study of how colors affect human perceptions and how they behave. Color speaks and connects to people. It is about how you get their attention and how you know what their product is all about. Like the colors green and brown. The color green will stimulate a sense of calmness, makes us think about health, growth, and life. It is connected to nature. In David's Tea products, they focus on organic herbal tea with varieties of flavors. Their brand says they exist purely for tea perfection. The shop is painted green, and the tea products packaging brings up the good vibes of wellness every day and the comfort during the cold season. Brown is down-to-earth, organic, soothing, and simple. Brown is chocolate. When you go to Lindt, Laura Secord, and Purities, you can get the vibes of comfort and sense of a welcoming feeling that these chocolates could offer you when you buy them. You get the same feeling when you eat them. It gives you comfort and warmth. Brown is a connection. People come here to buy them as gifts for their loved ones, especially during special occasions, to send their love and care through chocolates. Different colors can stimulate various emotions in people. Yellow can make people feel happy and optimistic. It represents intelligence, energy, and youth. Yellow is a very vibrant color that can quickly become a focal point of visual stimuli. Yellow can lead a consumer's attention away from nearby competitors' advertisements. This is frequently observed in places such as restaurants and food promotions. Let's take a look at the McDonald's arch. When people see that bright yellow arch, they already know what it's associated with. Fast, aromatic food that gets your mouth watering and your stomach churning on a minimal budget. Subway is another company that uses yellow to attract consumers. They combine this color with green to signify both health and youth. This appeals to the ideal self by encouraging you to eat fresh. Yellow is also used frequently in store windows. It is an eye catcher. It attempts to lure the window shopper in with good deals and hope they leave with a purchase feeling warm and happy. Blue is a popular color in the marketing industry through its association with peace, tranquility, trust, and reliability. Blue brings out feelings of security and stability. Companies such as airlines and travel agencies will utilize the color blue because of its connection with vacations, blue skies, and crystal blue water. They gain your business with the promise of peace, calmness, and relaxation. Purple is a color that is also associated with a calming sensation through its aromatic and visual connections with lavender. Purple represents faith, leadership, and royalty. It is the color that relates to the mystical and magical characteristics of a product. Purple is used by companies that are like Disney or during its promotion, that also wants to draw your attention to youth. Anti-aging products use purple with the promise that they can magically transform you to a former, more youthful version of yourself. Purple adds a sense of prestige and elegance to products and advertisements. Many times marketers will combine purple with black to combine the qualities of magic and royalty with black's association to authority and luxury. Black is attractive to men. It gives them a sense of authority, confidence, and strength. For women, a black dress is a must-have as it blends well with almost all of the colors and has a versatile style. Black is universal and associated with leather and luxury. It oozes sophistication and power. Chanel and Nike use black and white in their brands because it allows consumers to focus on the primary defining features of the product. This includes luxury, sophistication, and power. Consumers want to establish a dominating presence that reflects their ideal self. Luxury companies will use words of scarcity such as limited or exclusive. They may use words of empowerment such as imagine, much like Nike's Just Do It. Black can also be tricky in marketing. It can be perceived as being dull or just too much, but when blended with other colors, it can be very attractive. Still, black is most commonly paired with white for its highly contrasting colors. Marketers have used these contrasts to depict optical illusions. Optical illusions confuse perception and piques our interest. We naturally want to make sense out of these illusions, and marketers can use this attention to attract consumers. White represents health, purity, simplicity, and clarity. When paired with products like diamonds and crystals, it can represent high class, radiance, and beauty. This is clear within the beauty of Swarovski's stores. Women long for the shine that diamonds and crystals can provide. Marketers are able to persuade men to purchase them for their companions on special occasions such as birthdays or holidays like Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day brings with it a steep increase in the usage of pink. Pink's bold color ignites feelings of compassion and love. It increases the heart rate and excites people. Pink also represents girls, women, and female empowerment. Marketers use this association to further promote their products. They use pink washing. They want you to believe that you are helping female causes, like breast cancer research, by buying their product. The company may or may not have any affiliation to these causes, but it still increases sales. Orange is demanding and bold. It is associated with the aromatics of oranges, making the consumer more awake and alert. It is aggressive. It grabs the consumer's attention and doesn't let go. Marketers use this color for sales in traditionally masculine stores. It signifies power. Through stores like Home Depot or products like Rigid, they want the consumer to believe that great power is within their store or product. The consumer is made to believe that they have the ability to wield control of that power, becoming powerful themselves, if they purchase this product decorated in orange. Red, another excitable color used in marketing. We are programmed to stop and pay attention to the color red. The heart races when red is displayed. It is most commonly used in sales signs. It causes a sense of urgency within us and draws us into the store. We are made to believe there's a limited supply of product and the bargain hunter within us must see what is on sale. It is also used to ignite feelings of romance or lust. It creates a sense of desire. When paired with green, it can stand out more and spark memories of family and togetherness. Through these memories, marketers encourage yet more purchases for another holiday. They imply love and caring is expressed through consumption. 80% of the information people internalize is through visual stimulus. Visual cues include details such as size, shape, placement, vocabulary, and color. Marketers carefully select the appropriate colors in their advertisements and packaging to bring about specific emotions within you. These emotions would specifically relate to their product. They want you to feel good about the purchases you have made so that you will return for more consumption in an endless cycle that fills their pockets. How do you choose which products to buy?